Hello and thank you for phoning Beauty Corp.
Oh, hi, this is David Beckham.
Hello, David.
I'm calling to say I'm not coming into work today.
Oh no, David, are you okay?
Not really. I kicked a soccer ball and it bounced off the windowsill and I think I've broke my nose.
Well, you just need a doctor's certificate, David.
I need a what?
Если я чешу в затылке, не беда. В голове моей опилки, да. Но хотят там и опилки, но кричалки и вопилки, а также шумелки, пыхтелки и сопелки сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни.
So I just got back from HR, and
Oh,
apparently
human resources. Oh, what's going on?
David is sick
Oh.
again.
Beckham?
Again, yes.
What excuse was it last time? Apparently his hamster bit him on the ankle.
No,
What is it this time?
Soccer ball hit him in the nose.
What? Are you
so
serious?
I've
But
asked-
he's good at soccer. He's a soccer player.
Yeah, but he's not good at dodging soccer balls.
Oh,
But
okay.
to be fair, we don't put him in a very big room, so maybe we should think about.
Put him in a bigger... He's just such a slacker. He doesn't... He complains about sweeping.
No one understands really the value of hard work like we do.
Like we work hard.
I mean, we're running how many billions of dollars do we turn over in baby pigeons per year?
We turn over around $32 billion AU. Admittedly, that's Australian dollars.
That's gross profit, though. That's net profit.
That's net profit, mate.
That's net profit. So that's what we're pocketing. So we probably turn over somewhere in the realms of 128 times that. Like, our margins are great.
Yeah, well, now we've got Elon. Now we're selling to Elon Musk. I mean, he's
which is weird because he started off selling to us.
Yeah.
And then we flipped on him.
Yeah.
Flipped on him. We did the Bezos move. Remember that?
We did.
Yeah.
We did. And now, to be honest, it's flipped again because we're, of course, going to be buying rockets off him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a
brilliant deal. We've got our first order yesterday, and you don't look.
I know. I had no idea. Because I've been busy.
You've been busy.
I've
You
been
work.
So busy. You know what? I work from 9 till 5.
Really?
9 till 5, mate. I don't stop.
Really?
Yeah.
You work crazy hours, man. Why don't you tell us? Okay, what's an average day look like for you?
What, like
we both run the company. I'm never in tune with. This is the first time we've sat down and talked for, I don't know, weeks
or something.
Weeks and
yeah.
months.
Do you want me to just look?
How old are you now?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm like 500 years old.
Well, we haven't sat down since you were like 400 years old. So
I know, right? Well, I've been busy. I've been busy working. It's my work. I've got a tremendous work ethic.
You do.
As have you.
Yeah, and you're modest.
And yeah, I know.
One of your finer qualities.
Yeah, absolutely. And modest and dead fucking handsome.
Yeah, you've grown an extra arm. I've noticed.
That's our R&D department.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it. Yeah.
I like it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
There's an extra clap there.
Great,
See?
man.
Yeah.
So tell us about your work. So I hope look, sorry, just to be fair, I'm going to cut you off. Sorry. To be fair, there's a lot of I reckon a lot of bludgers listen to this podcast because if they've got time to listen to this,
yeah, like what are you doing?
What are you
doing with your life?
Get it together. So
maybe they could use my life as a blueprint,
an example.
As an example for their lives, and if they want to really grab life
by
the
short and
kahunas,
curlies,
by the short and curlies,
yeah,
they could replicate what I'm doing because it's like
you don't even have short and curlies anymore.
I don't. I shaved them off.
Well, at 500 years old, they fell out.
Yeah. No, well, I have a person for that. They come over and remove the short and curlies once a week.
Oh.
So I don't have to do it myself because it's a waste of time removing my own short and curlies.
You said Brian, what's his name, from Queen, do that, didn't you?
Brian May. And he glues them to his head.
Yeah.
So that's how he's got that curly hair.
Oh, lovely.
That's what he does. That's what he does for you. It's good he's keeping busy.
Yeah. I have a new chauffeur. I have 3
new chauffeurs.
Yeah.
3?
The guys from Top Gear.
Hey,
Yeah,
brilliant.
all of them. Yeah,
all 3 of them. Do they rotate through depending on...
They drive me all at once.
All at
once.
once?
I jump from car to car to car because I ain't got no time
like
to...
a stuntman.
Like a stuntman. Yeah. Like a stuntman.
Brilliant. I love it.
Yeah. I ain't got no time to be sitting in one car.
No.
I'm busy.
You're a busy man.
I'm busy.
I'm a busy man. Do you want to hear how busy I am?
Yeah.
I'll tell you how my day starts.
Do it.
Tumble out of bed.
What?
I tumble. I don't get out of bed. I tumble.
But you sleep in a Murphy bed, don't you?
I do. So what's a Murphy bed?
One of those beds that fold up into the wall.
Yeah.
A Murphy bed. So that's why you tumble out, because
it comes down. And
a lot of people sleep with the bed folded down.
Yeah, no, I sleep with the bed
folded up.
It's more efficient that way.
Yeah.
The minions can be doing stuff around the house while I'm like somebody can be vacuuming while I'm upside down, and the blood rushes to my head. It's brilliant. I'll get a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen.
Oh, it's faster than walking.
Yes, it is fast. Yeah, stumbling is.
Some people choose skipping.
Some people choose skipping. No. Some people stroll to the kitchen.
Stop that!
No, I stumble. To be fair, it's probably because of the bottle of whiskey I had last night.
Intravenously.
Maybe. Intravenously, maybe it's something to do with that.
You still bumming cigarettes?
I'm always bumming cigarettes, mate.
Yeah, cool.
So I stumble to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I pour myself a cup of ambition.
Oh, now, okay, so we used to be into the rocket coffee, and we used to do a few different things, the butter in your coffee and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the tricks.
Tell me about what's a cup of ambition?
It's a cup of ambition. Well, it's a potent formula designed to make me ambitious.
It's bull semen, isn't it, John?
It is bull semen and gravy.
Oh, wow.
Bull semen, gravy, and a little sprinkle of turmeric.
Ooh.
And it's really good. You should try it.
I don't like turmeric.
Some people, you don't like turmeric?
Nah.
Well, you could always...
Can I have it without the turmeric?
Oh, you might want to try cinnamon then. Bit of cinnamon, sweetener.
I'll give it a go.
Maybe even, if you're feeling a bit fruity, dash of honey.
Ooh.
But the important part's the bull semen.
Okay.
And the grave hops.
So a cup of ambition.
I pour myself a cup of ambition. Don't necessarily drink
it. Yeah, gotcha.
I pour myself one anyway.
I gotcha.
And yawn and stretch.
Oh.
And try to come to
what?
life.
Try and what?
Try to come to life.
Try to come. So.
I'm technically dead at this point.
Oh.
Yeah. I know.
Oh.
I can't explain it, but I yawn, and to make myself actually come alive, to get my heart beating and my brain actually operating.
So is that
I yawn and stretch. Is how it's done.
You learned that trick from Nosferatu.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
In the 1600s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what
and you put it to good use still.
I still do it. It's one of the staples of my day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not everybody wakes up dead.
But you only try and come to life. Do you actually? Because you know what Yoda says.
Well, it's touch and go.
You know what Yoda says?
There is no try. Only do or do not.
Yeah, but Yoda's full of shit.
Is he?
He is full of shit.
Really?
That's why we sacked him. Yoda's full of shit. Of course there's try. It's called practice.
Oh, what a prick.
Yeah, I know, right?
That little prick.
I know.
I hate him.
He says there is no try, there is only do. There is lots of try. Try is how you
know what?
eventually get...
Screw you, George Lucas. No one liked Jar Jar Binks either.
I know, it's bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Me's are going to call into this podcast and complain.
That's what he's like.
Oh, you better not again. I hate him. Anyway.
So
what do you
do
I've maybe come to life. I don't know.
You don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Jump in the shower.
It's dangerous, man.
To be fair, it is slippery, but you've got to live dangerously, man. You can't just stand there clean
jump
yourself.
in the shower. Look, think about 10 places you can jump that are safer than that.
Yeah, you could jump on a trampoline. You could jump on a bonnet of a car.
Jump on a train.
Jump on a train.
Yeah.
Jump on some ants.
Yeah. Jump on your missus.
Jump on your missus.
Yeah.
But no, I jump in the shower.
Okay.
And
so does Van Halen, to be fair. They wrote a whole song about it.
Did they?
Yeah, it's called Jump.
Oh,
yeah.
I think that's actually where I learnt it from.
Really?
Eddie Van Halen, because you know we talk about how
all
to be top businessmen.
Yes.
Eddie Van Halen says you need to jump.
Go ahead and jump.
I've taken that to mean in the shower.
Yeah,
because jumping at the desk or jumping in the car seemed a little inconvenient.
Well, that's probably where he taught it to you.
Yeah.
In the shower. Because Eddie is, if he's nothing else, and he isn't, he's very personal.
He's very clean as well. Very clean. Very clean, man.
You can tell he's on his way down the hallway. I was going to say you can tell he's coming, but that's a different smell. You can tell he's on his way down the hallway because of the distinct hint of imperial leather in the air.
Oh, it's a gorgeous smell, isn't it?
Whatever happened to that soap, imperial leather?
Reminds me of middle-aged ladies. And Eddie Van Halen is a middle-aged lady.
He is now.
Bless him, he is now. Yeah.
Do you remember the ad for imperial leather shampoo?
Where
she was sitting in the bath for imperial leather, and she'd pick up the phone in the bath and go, "Simon, Tahiti," and they'd turn the ship around and go to Tahiti, and then she'd wash her vag with imperial leather.
Oh, really? Is that how it's done?
Yeah. You remember that?
Is that what she's been up to?
Yeah.
No wonder we turned around and went to Tahiti.
Yeah.
Simon, that bastard.
Tahiti looks nice. Simon, Tahiti. Yeah.
That's you know who that was?
What?
That was when I had Simon Cowell working on the boat.
He
steering.
He gets around.
He does get around. You know what? You can steer a boat.
He's a guy that bums a cigarette as well.
He loves to bum a cigarette.
Yep.
So
you jump in the shower, your blood starts
pumping.
I know you're a busy man. I shouldn't have interrupted you. You're a busy man.
No, that's fine.
Now what happens?
Well, the blood starts pumping.
Yeah. Where?
Well, all over the floor of the shower.
Oh, that's a mess, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is, because I'm jumping in the shower, the glass breaks.
The blood starts pumping.
Yeah. Yeah, the blood starts pumping.
But you got that whole immortality thing going on.
Yeah, I have.
So you're all right.
I'll be fine.
You'll be walking off.
I just walk it off. Hey, I take a couple of Nurofen, I'm good.
How many Nurofen do you take this week?
How many do I take this week?
Talk about your Nurofen habit in the last...
My Nurofen habit. Well, it's exactly the same as last time. 2 every 4 hours. And that's
a bottle of whiskey.
And a bottle of whiskey, and I'm good.
If you're listening, kids, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. If you're in pain, 2 Nurofen every 4 hours. If you're in real pain, maybe take 3.
We are the #1 podcast for
pharmacists,
junior addicts, people wanting to become addicts.
Yeah.
You shouldn't laugh. Nothing funny about being an addict. Nothing funny at all, except this podcast.
Yeah. In fact, it's the funniest bit of being an addict.
Yeah,
is this podcast?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I love the way you say podcast. Say it again.
Podcast.
Ooh.
Out on the street.
Yeah. Did you get dressed? No time for that.
I've got clothes.
What are you talking about? Last week's podcast, you turned up naked.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah.
I just do.
Wow.
So out on the street, the traffic starts jumping.
What? Eddie Van Halen's had an effect on the traffic.
He's yelling at people. There's cars bouncing up and down. What we do, we get those Spanish ones with the hydraulic suspension. That's how I get to work. My limo just bounces up and down.
Yeah.
And you're learning Spanish. You know about bouncing cars.
I'm learning Spanish. ¿Dónde está el baño, por favor?
Oh, fantastic. What do you say? Your car is bouncing very well, sir?
No, I can't remember what baño meant. It's where is... So, ¿Dónde está el sanitario, por favor? That's from Encino Man.
Yeah.
Where is the toilet, please?
That's a very useful That's a very useful and practical sense. It's very useful and practical, and not a bit funny.
I'm struggling with my my conjugation of verbs though, because it's like if I say you drink, I drink, she drinks. Mm-hmm. It's yo bebo, tú bebes.
2 babies.
Yeah, so the bebo is drink. Como is eat.
Yeah.
But if I want to say you, if I'm talking about you, it's beb. For me, it's bebo. For you, it's bebes. And so like we go.
Welcome to the Learning Spanish podcast with Grant Mullen.
It's confusing. If you speak Spanish and you want to ring in and speak Spanish with me, I need the practice. I need the practice.
This is fantastic. So the traffic starts jumping. The folks like me on the job from 9 till 5.
So do you
CEOs of big companies?
9 p.m. to 5 a.m. 9.
Sometimes
9.
It doesn't matter.
A.m. to 5.
9 a.m. till 5 the next day. Sometimes.
What's longer? 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. or 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I don't know. I just do it.
Yeah.
I can't math much.
Did you split? Oh, you should have heard me a few podcasts ago. I couldn't math.
I remember that, although to be fair, it was weeks ago.
No.
So I can't really remember.
Still fresh in my mind. So tell me about why do you work 9 to 5?
Well,
tell me,
working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
I guess, but I mean, yeah, but part-time's surely better.
Barely getting by.
What do you mean? We're making billions of dollars.
Well, no, I'm barely getting by.
Really?
It's all taken and no given.
But you are doing all the taking.
Yeah, exactly.
You're basically a full-time professional criminal.
Yeah.
Do you have a gambling problem?
No.
Is there something we need to know? Do you want to talk about it?
They just use your mind.
What do you...
They do. They just use your mind.
I see what's happening here.
And they never give you credit. It's the employees. Like David Beckham, he just uses me, never gives me credit, never says, oh, you're a good boss.
Do I need to get Susie from HR on the phone?
I think you probably do.
Yeah, well, I can't because you sacked her.
Yeah, I did.
It's not
for
fair.
letting David Beckham have the day off.
Yeah. That wasn't Susie from HR's fault.
What?
No, it wasn't Susie.
Oh, crap, I sacked her.
Yeah. Yeah, you sacked her 3 days ago. Beckham only called in sick today.
Oh.
So it's not her fault.
See what I mean? Do you see how hard it is working from 9 to 5?
So, hang on, are you accusing me of this? Like, well, we're business partners.
No. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
But do you let it?
Yeah, more than I should, to be honest with you.
Look, it's probably a pretty good time to bring it up that we, as in we, I mean myself and the listeners, have just been chatting.
Have you?
Yeah.
I wonder what you lot were doing over there.
We were a bit worried about
All of you?
We're a bit worried about you.
Why are you worried? Well, why didn't the listeners say anything?
Well, you know what they're like. They're a bit shy.
They are shy. I barely hear from them.
Yeah, well, I do. I hear from them a lot. An actual lot, actually.
Actually?
Actually, yes. Actually.
Oh, well, I didn't know you had this secret... Actually, I didn't know you had this secret club going on. But
You did?
'cause, yeah, I could see you lot over there chatting.
Was it the illuminated sign that we have that says secret club, no
Yeah.
Johns allowed?
Yeah, that was the one.
Shit.
The Beauty Corp Secret Club.
Tell us more about your business coaching.
All right, 9 to 5
What
for
about-
service and devotion.
Oh, serious.
You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion.
From COO to CFO to CEO to super CEO to mega CEO, where can you go from here?
Dictator of the entire thing, CEO.
Here is a potato.
Yes.
I've made a hole in it, roughly the size of your Johnson. Go for it. Become a dictator.
Hey!
Oh, do you know that's one of my favourite jokes? You know how I always tell really shit jokes?
I know that, yeah.
About two guys that go to a fancy dress party.
Yes,
do you know this one?
I do, but do tell.
Look, basically, it's a fancy dress party where you have to go as a feeling or an emotion.
Yeah.
And they knock on the door and they're there, and the lady goes, "Oh, sorry, what have you guys come at?" Because the first guy has his penis inside of a pear, and the second guy has his penis in a bowl of custard.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What have you come as?" I'm dressed in blue. I'm depression. My friend's dressed in red, and he's anger. And what are you? He goes, "Well, I am in despair, and my friend here is getting disgusted."
Hey! No.
See, I bleeped myself out.
What?
See, I bleeped myself
You
out.
did,
there.
you did very well. I was
Like that.
very impressed.
Like that.
People will know what you meant, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm trying not to swear.
Good for you. And
Yeah.
you didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't. Actually, you have been swearing less lately in the podcast.
Oh, I did an F word about 3 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I don't notice these things.
Yeah. Anyway.
You think I would deserve a fair promotion?
Yeah.
Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me.
Well, I'm glad you've fully recognised that I am the boss.
Yeah. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me.
I am.
Oh, you are?
I wish I could do.
What are you going to get me with?
I wish I could do a gun noise. Hang on.
What are you going to get me with? With a bullet? You're going to shoot me?
Hang on, I can't afford a whole gun, man.
So you just got the bit that... Ow! You just throw a bullet at me.
Yep.
That really hurt.
It's the best I can do.
I'm going to have to go to hospital now. They're going to say, how did you get that small bruise on your head? And I'll say,
walked
I
into a
was
door.
shot.
You weren't shot.
They were shot. No, yeah, it was a bullet.
Yeah, but it was the whole bullet, not just
And
the
they say,
bit.
is your
wasn't it?
boss taking advantage? I was like, well, the co-owner of the company, we had a dispute. And
Do you want to buy me out?
Buy you out?
Yeah. Do you want to buy me out? Like, if you're that disgruntled, do you want to buy me out? It'll cost you $82 trillion dollars.
Oh.
Do you have that kind of walking around cash? No. I don't think so, John.
To be fair, no, I've only got like $81 trillion.
Wasn't that? Oh, okay, that was slightly less than what I just said.
You
'Cause
said
I can't-
83.
I can't remember
I can't
exactly.
afford 83. You're talking crazy money there.
I mean, trillion is a lot to some, but
know.
you know, whatever.
I mean, I've got like a few billion lying around, but 83
trillion.
trillion. That's just silly. It's just a silly. I don't think there's that much money in the. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there is. There isn't that much money in the world because we've got it.
Yeah, we've got it, man.
We got it. But no, I don't want to buy you out. You know why?
Why?
Because I want you to keep working and propping this company up.
Well, it's
If you leave, the whole thing will just
Okay,
collapse.
so let's talk to me about some solidarity now, John. Talk to me
Okay.
about some good stuff.
All right. They let you dream.
Mm.
They do that. You know what I dream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you dream about?
The other night I dreamt about I was best friends with a dolphin.
Oh, a buttered dolphin?
Yeah. And you know what?
What?
And then it annoyed me, so I chopped it up. And turns out dolphin steaks are delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a beautiful dream.
And if you'd like to buy a dolphin steak, you can go to our website, which is coming up soon.
Beauty Corp steaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buy a
Beauty Corp
dolphin
steaks.
Dolphin steaks.
Because we have tuna steaks. Why not dolphins? They taste just as good. The only reason people don't eat dolphin is because dolphins have a kind of a smile.
Yeah.
And tuna's ugly. So we eat the ugly thing. It's like dogs. We don't eat dogs. Well, they do in some countries. We don't eat dogs because they're our friends. We don't eat dolphins because they're our friends. Tuna, cows,
Dolphins
sheep.
are key quicker than looking at you.
You know dolphins are rapists?
Yes.
They're awful. Dolphins are awful creatures.
So are cows.
Are
Don't
they?
ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh, great.
Don't.
Oh,
Do you want me to show you on the doll where he touched me?
yeah.
There.
Oh, look, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry to hear that.
I just showed John a photo of an actual cow
Yeah.
that I took at my friend's farm
Nice.
on the 7th of April,
Yeah.
apparently. Cows are big, man. I'm scared shitless of cows.
There's a lot of beef on them.
Yeah. I ain't got no beef with cows, though.
Yeah. No, and you shouldn't. You
Hey,
shouldn't. They
come
let
on,
you drink.
tell me more.
Just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder.
Don't forget it.
I am. Oh. But you got dreams he'll never take away.
Not those ones where you wake up with your doona stuck to your stomach.
No, not those dreams. They're just weird. They're naughty dreams. I've got proper dreams, Grant.
Do you?
For I am going to be a dancer.
Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead. Show me your moves.
Okay, watch this.
Okay.
How was that?
That was fast and smooth.
I know, right?
That
I'm going
was-
to be a dancer. I don't care about this beauty corp thing. I mean, I don't really care about the pigeons, for I will soon leave and become a famous dancer on the stages of Tipton-on-Sea, Paris and Milan.
Um,
Although that's more of a catwalk model, but, you know, that's a whole different story.
yeah. And we talked about that in another podcast as well.
We did.
Yeah,
But
but-
I've got dreams and you can't take them away.
I could take your leg away. And that'll
Which
take
you,
your
which you
dream.
know what? Which you sometimes do. And I'd really appreciate it if you gave it back.
So that's
Luckily, I've got spares.
one of my favourite songs. Take my leg away. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
We'll have to do that song.
I wouldn't mind it. Take my breath away. That'd be a good one.
You're in this. Hold on. You're in the same boat.
Are we in a boat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember the Imperial Leather Girl who called Simon? You're on the boat too.
Simon. Tahiti.
You do that girl very well. To be fair,
I what?
you're only nearly as beautiful as her.
Come on, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll
She
take
was a
it.
beautiful girl.
For the listeners, I've just thrown my hands in the air and dropped my pen.
You're
taking it.
done. You're done.
Done like a dinner.
You're on the same boat with a lot of your friends.
But not the ones I don't like. They're not here, are they?
No. Waiting for the day your ship will come in.
That's right,
But
because-
wait, hold on. But you're already on a boat.
No, you can put a boat on a ship, but you can't put a ship on a boat.
That's right.
Clever writing right there.
That's
That-
brilliant, isn't it?
Did recently go away on a cruise,
You did?
and the thing that shit me the most, and people
Shipped
knew
you
it,
the most.
annoyed me the most,
Yeah.
and people, I just said I wasn't going to swear and I swore. The thing that annoyed me the most, and then everyone knew it annoyed me, so they kept saying it, is we were on a ship and people kept calling it a boat.
Yeah.
I'm going, no. You can put a boat on a ship, you can't put a ship on a boat. And everyone would go, hey, this boat's really big. And I'm like, guys, this is really annoying. I get triggered by the littlest things, and that was one of those things.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
4 football fields long, 15 stories high. It's a freaking ship, dude.
That's not a boat.
It's a ship.
What are they talking about?
Right?
That's a ship in anybody's book, especially the book of ships.
The book of ships, right?
Yeah, big book of ships.
Yeah, it's a big book.
Big book, big ships.
No boats in that, except the book of boats that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a boat's in the book of boats, that's fair enough.
If a boat's in the book of boats, if a boat's in the book of boats.
But if a boat's in a book of ships, what the hell's going on?
Nah, that's an appendix, and I've had my appendix out.
That's fair. And the tide's gonna turn, and it's all gonna roll your way.
That's like if there's an earthquake. If the tide goes out
Yeah.
after an earthquake, run for the hills, people.
You know they're talking about climate change and the seas rising.
I don't buy it.
Why aren't the seas rising? You know what I mean? You go down to Kingston Beach, the people who live right on there, I used to call that Kingston Beach Tsunami Street 20 years ago, because I thought in 20 years this place will be underwater.
Yeah.
It's not. The water's no closer. What is going on? Do you think it's all wrong?
I think the money that I pay for the climate tax is probably just going towards stopping that happening, John. You know, because I'm paying my climate tax, mate.
Oh, yeah. And that is stopping the water levels, right?
So you know how there's in Australia,
works?
there's obviously. So let me explain tax to you real quick.
Sure.
So real simple, right? So at one stage in Australia, everyone was complaining there was too much tax, right?
Yep.
So the government said, "Hey, don't worry, we hear you. We hear you. We're the government, right? We hear you. We're for the people.
I remember
we're
that.
of the people.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring in the GST, right?
Yep.
Simple. Just one plain tax, 10% on goods and services.
Yep.
Not everything.
Not tampons.
Not tampons. Not cucumbers. Not anything that resembles a penis, right?
Yep.
We're not monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the government.
I remember that. John Howard's government. I remember that. Doom.
Right? But except petrol, except fuel. We're not idiots. I mean, you got to pay fuel tax. And cigarettes.
Yeah.
Cigarettes as well. I mean, and beer, wine. Yeah, and
most things.
And food as well as your GST. And
Yeah.
you know how you earn money at work?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to take that as well.
Yeah.
And
That's fair.
I've noticed it got a bit warmer last year.
Oh,
A bit warmer, and I saw
despite paying all these taxes.
Yeah. So I saw 4 minutes of a video where an ice sheet melted a bit, and I saw a polar bear standing in the middle of a grassy bit. So we're going to pay for that. So we tax you for that.
Yeah.
Is
that where all my taxes are going?
No, not just there. Roads, we can tax you for those, and look, if you earn too much money, we won't tax you as much. But if you earn not enough money, we'll give you more money, but we won't tax you on that. But if you earn just the right amount of money,
just a middle-ish kind of
middle-ish sort of amount of money, we'll tax that. And then if you've got a business, we're gonna tax that. If you buy a car, we'll tax that. If you buy a house, we'll tax that. Are you breathing right now? We'll tax that.
I am breathing.
Yeah, we're going to tax that.
Got to pay air tax.
Air tax, yeah. So we're going to.
And that's how they're stopping this whole climate change thing.
Death tax. There's a death tax. So if you leave money, there's inheritance tax. So if you're lucky enough for your rich relative to die, we'll take that. The band Take That. Yeah, we'll take that.
If you go to
air
a
supply,
salon, you might get back sack and crack tax.
Yeah, you get that.
We'll tax
wax. We'll tax the tax on the tax wax.
Yeah.
So
wax tax, man.
Yeah. So anyway, it's keep working 9 to 5, mate, because you're getting ahead.
You're really getting ahead.
Have you got money in the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pay to use it now.
Oh.
You know your money.
Yeah.
That you did manage to save.
Yeah.
After
all the tax.
Yeah, you got to pay to use that now.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, but don't worry.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm just going to be homeless.
No, we can tax that. Yeah, there's a homeless tax.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a homeless tax. And look, it's not really working. So we thought, because last year as a government, we only got to give ourselves a massive pay rise last year.
Yeah.
And look, to be fair, anyone that's been in government, we've got to keep paying them for the rest of their life, whether they continue to not work or not work to continue. And we're going to keep paying them for the rest of their lives. So we're going to tax you for that. Sorry, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, but those homeless guys, not homeless, those meth addicts that broke into your house. We're not, no tax on meth, mate. No tax on meth. That's right. Just illegal. That's just illegal. But we won't police it because it's hard to police that.
It is hard to police
that. It's hard to police that. We don't have to pay you. We don't have to put a tax.
As a bonus, though, if you do get caught for dallying in that stuff, you get accommodation, a roof over your head, and 3 square meals a day.
A little slap on the wrist, mate.
A little slap on the wrist, and you'll be out within a few years, having got a degree in law.
You don't mind paying for that for me, do you, John?
No, I'll pay for that.
You pay for that?
Yeah. It's only about $80,000 a person.
Yeah, we'll just slide a little tax in there.
Yeah, a bit of tax to pay for.
What's something you enjoy doing? Just a bit of leisure, something a bit of fun.
Bicycles.
We're going to tax those, mate. Sorry.
Tax bicycles.
Yeah, tax.
That's
fair.
The bikes, that's fair.
Do you put air in your tyres, mate?
I put air in my tyres.
We're going to tax that. I'm sorry, mate. We're going to tax that.
It's high pressure air too.
Oh, double tax on that one, mate. Yeah. Look, none of it's really works. So we're thinking about maybe putting the GST up a bit, just a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, from 10% to 15%.
That'll help.
But we'll keep all the other taxes in place.
You know what?
In case.
The polar bears will be happy.
Yeah, the potholes in my road are happy too, mate, because, hey, I'm a good citizen, and it's all just to pay for the roads.
Yeah.
It's to pay for the roads.
That's why the roads are so gorgeous.
Aren't they? There's so many
They're
of them.
gorgeous.
So anyway, if you are from the Australian government, or if the Prime Minister is listening to this,
Which he does. Apparently he does.
yeah, we don't like you. I especially don't like Albo, and I think he's a big lady man.
Big lady, man.
Yeah, with
I think he's a big old ding-dong.
testicles made of tissue paper. Why don't you go ahead and tell me about the last part of your story there, John?
The last part of my story, I can't remember where I got to, actually, to be honest with you.
Just give me the last part, just there. That one, I reckon.
Working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
They got you where they want you.
Damn right, Dolly. Johnny.
There's a better life,
What?
and you dream about it, don't you?
That's why the doona stuck to my stomach right now.
Yeah, I dream about it.
Yeah, I'm dreaming about it.
The other day I had a dream that a clown sold me a car and the car broke down.
Oh,
That was my dream.
wow.
It's a rich man's game, Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly is.
Monopoly
yeah.
is a rich man's game because that's how you win, by the ring riches.
Yeah.
No matter what they call it.
No, they call it Monopoly.
They call it Monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you spend your life putting money in his wallet. Oh, you do, don't you?
You do.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you put
The
money in my
government's
wallet.
I do. Well, I have to because you're always saying, John, I've got no money.
So
I've
do you
only
know-
got a billion, trillion, 83 trillion gazillion.
You know what's weird about this podcast tonight? It started off super positive.
It did, didn't it? And then it got really heavy with all the government
political
tax.
stuff.
But Grant, sometimes you've got to let the listeners know how the world works and why the polar bears are going to be saved.
And we might be flippant about it, but we're not flippant about it.
We're not flipping burgers about it, that's for sure.
So if you would like to join the But I Won't Do That political party, all you need to do is pay us and we'll represent you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I think we should run for prime ministers.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? There's never been joint prime ministers in Australia.
Should do it.
Do you want to?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. You can do all the official stuff and I'll be in charge of the military.
Grant and John for prime minister.
People might go for it.
Okay, we'll give it a crack. This has been the But I Won't Do podcast this week. If you have enjoyed this podcast, please do go ahead and like it and share it. Remember, we're on all sorts of platforms, including YouTube. And if you're on Spotify, you can send us a voice message. Any final thoughts tonight, Johnny?
Oh, somebody please buy me a cucumber.
Tax on that.
Мы опилки, но кричалки и вопилки, а также шумелки, пыхтелки и сопелки сочиняю я неплохо иногда. Да. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух, оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он худеть не станет, а ведь он худеть не станет, если, конечно, вовремя подкрепиться. Да. Трам-парам-па-пам-парам-па-пам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пум-пурум-пу-трам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пурум-пум. Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух, оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он толстеть не станет, а ведь он толстеть не станет.